first quarter, Exxon expects its production to drop 6% from the fourth quarter because of the conflict in the Middle East. The company also expects billions of dollars of negative impacts from timing effects with rising oil prices. I'm Naomi Kling, energy reporter for the Houston Business Journal. You can check out all of my articles in my link in bio. In a filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, Exxon said that the Middle East accounts for 20% of its global production. 3% of production is impacted because of the mid-March attacks in Qatar from Iran. Qatar Energy said that its LNG facilities in Qatar had suffered billions of dollars of damage and could take years to repair. And those two trains that were attacked are joint ventures with Exxon Mobil. Exxon said that they don't have a comment on how long it might take to get those back up and running until they can do their own on-site review. The company also said that about 2% of its chemicals production has been impacted. Meanwhile, the company is also expecting to experience negative impacts from rising oil prices. Now, how does that work? We would think that rising oil prices is really good for oil companies, and in the long run, of course it is. But I reported earlier in the conflict with Iran that some companies might see tighter margins in the short term as prices rise because a lot of oil and gas companies hedge their prices. That is supposed to protect them if prices drop dramatically, but it technically ends up having a negative impact if prices rise dramatically. Exxon did say in the filing that typically this practice is a benefit to them and it is a benefit in the long run, but at least for the first quarter of 2026, they're seeing billions of dollars of negative impacts. The vast majority of those impacts are in Exxon's chemical segment. They said they could see up to $4.1 billion in negative impacts from timing effects in the first quarter. Follow me for more energy news in Houston and check out my link in bio for all of my articles.